Alright, so I don't know what could be more July 4th American than a bunch of crazy banging drums and bagpipes. What? I'm Celtic. What do you want? So, welcome to the 4th of July edition of Shaintar Updates. Shaintar Kickstarter Updates. So, wow, alright, we hit the 7th search goal. Booyah! Rock and roll! So, that's the Nation of Shaintar. Andrew J. Lucas and I will be working on that one together. As he just got through posting on Facebook, I'm going to be busy with him because he's working on that one. He's also working with Michael Silbrook on the Elvish Nation one. So, yeah, he really got into it. He's all about some Shaintar, which is really cool. Just wrapped up my guest host spot on the backroom chat for Beautiful Brains. So, Clint, Jody, I didn't tear the place down, it didn't burn up, and people seem to have a pretty good time, so I'd be happy to do it again sometime. And Wiggy, Paul Wiggy Wade Williams, helped me out with doing the contest thing, and never to be said I don't give some fat loot. I hooked up Mr. Dan Von Dan Chapman with a hardcover color interior copy of Shaintar Legends Arise, which I'll be mailing out to him when the final proof is in my hands. I go, oh, okay, good for sale. Click, I'm going to send one off to him. So gave away a really cool prize, and everybody who showed up for the chat got another really major bonus, which I'm not going to tell you about. You had to have been there, but if somebody else wants to tell you, so they can taunt you with it, haha, I got it, you didn't. Well, you should have been there. If I do stuff like this, I give away stuff. Let's see, lots of stuff going on today besides hitting the 17K. My Gamerati video. I am the Gamerati. If you follow those videos, Ed Healy sets those up. He's a really great guy, and I recorded mine. And for those who've ever wondered about my quest for the gamer girl of my dreams and how poor Corinne ended up stuck with me, that's what that video is. And show notes, I'll have a video YouTube link for that right there. The Misdirected Mark podcast with Chris Niziak and Mark Nepic. Mark, a.k.a. Douche Nozzle! I can call him that because I'm the big Irish douche. It's just how it is. It's a thing. You'll have to find out. But anyway, we did a big interview, and it was a lot of fun. So that's posted today. Down in the show note, I'll have a link for that. There's new information about the Justice in Life campaign. I finally started getting some real work done on that one, including the code of conduct for players and GMs. And Mark and I did some real wrangling because he's involved in that. Mark is going to be helping me manage that. He really pushed me hard on some questions, but we wrangled it out, and that's what's up there. So you should check that out. I'm going to start having some real work done up there. If you haven't looked at the updated stretch goal text, thanks to a bunch of really wonderful fans, I went in and beefed up the text on the stretch goals. So you should definitely check out the front page. Read all the new stretch goal text because it gets in a lot more of what's the crunchy stuff that's in the books, what all the books are really going to give you in terms of game mechanics and some special mystery stuff and everything else that's going to be actually in those books. So you should check it out, and you should definitely encourage your friends to check it out because, like I said, the stretch goals are a lot more exciting now because I was a lot more evocative about what's in those books. So tonight I want to talk a little bit about something a lot of you may remember from the previous iteration of Shaintar Immortal Legends. It was called MAX, the Modular Adventure Creation System. A lot of people have asked me about that. There's been a lot of discussion from people saying you should just publish one that's like for any kind of gaming. And all these are cool ideas that I'm probably one day going to pursue. Heck, I might even do a MAX-based Kickstarter. Who knows? But I'm specifically looking at doing a revision of the MAX that will be directly tied to the Justice in Life campaign, but will also be very, very useful for anyone who's doing Shaintar gaming. Specifically, it's going to be very kind of centered on the Wildlands, but it'll be really useful for just about anybody running Shaintar campaigns. It's going to be on the Justice in Life site. I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. I've looked at it and I realized that I don't really have to do the tarot spread. You totally could still do it. You could play with it any way you want. But I'm actually going to do this up with so it's a little more useful on the online portion. So basically, you draw a card, and then based on what you get, you hit a link, kind of wiki-ish style maybe, not exactly, but a little bit. That's what I'm experimenting with right now, and it will take you to a page, and the pages will, all these different things will be like the concept that you can then play with, and then use for quickly building a scenario for your campaign. I will also provide some shortcut stuff like cut and paste bad guy stats, so that you can immediately grab that stuff and essentially quickly cut and paste and put together a unique scenario for you and your group. And this way we fulfill that goal I have, which is for you and your group to have unique experiences that are not the same canned adventure that everybody else is going through. But game masters can quickly put together these scenarios and have the convenience of that. Plus they're getting campaign elements that help them know what a Shaintar campaign scenario is, as opposed to just a generic tropish fantasy scenario. So hopefully we can kind of get both those goals going. So shout out to Timothy Hannon, because that's for you, buddy. That's for you. Oh yeah, geez, for sure there. For you, buddy, Tim Fannon, right there. So that's up. Happy 4th, everybody. Happy 4th to my fellow Americans. And happy weekend, hopefully full of lots of gaming goodness for everybody. Woo! Yep, get another new hat.